Show. Hey, how many knows what kosher is? I don't know, there's a lot of you I know is familiar with the term and everything, and now I hear a lot of people get on here on YouTube or on TV or around everywhere, around the neighborhoods, churches and stuff. You got different ones who will believe different things, got different opinions, different thoughts. Well, of course, everyone's got different opinions and thoughts, but okay. Now, see, most people say, well, we're not living under the law. Let's teach the 10 Commandments, but let's skip a few of the 10 Commandments. And they do. Come on. Now, that's true. Some of them skip one or two, if not all. Some of them different ones, It varies from different people and denominations and etc., etc., etc. But okay, they sit there and they leave out things. Now here's the thing. Now even in the New Testament, Paul and Silas, along with a few others, was sent by the elders in the church, by the leaders, to take a letter to the Gentiles, to the Gentile believers, all right, because there was an issue brought up about that the believers had to be circumcised, according to the law of Moses, and follow some of the laws of Moses and all this in order to be saved, etc., etc. But they had come to the conclusion by the guidance of the Holy Spirit. James stood there and said that he believed, which, by the way, in Hebrew is different ones will pronounce it Yaakov or Yaakov, or we would say Jacob, but we say in English in James. But anyway, he said to that they shouldn't, what should be required is they shouldn't do fornication, anything that's been strangled or offered to, to idols or things like that. Let's see, strangled, and or they shouldn't eat anything with the blood in it, I think I said fornication, in other words, sexual immorality thing, and I think that's right. But anyway, that's what it says, and that's what they took to the Gentile believers, right? Okay, now here's what I'm getting at. Is you got a lot of the different church organizations, different people and stuff, who will sit there and say we're not under the old law, la 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 la, and then they'll preach against sin and everything, and talk about against sin and disobedience and rebellion, but yet they'll disobey, because what they wrote to the church there, to the Gentile believers, still follows. It hasn't been annulled, okay? And you will never find that anywhere. You find to me where it has been annulled, that letter, to any of the Gentile believers, then I'll apologize. In fact, I'll come to your house, wax your shoes every day, brush your hair for you, be a regular little butler, huh? Because you can't show that has been annulled, okay? But see, the thing is, I didn't say all that, so, oh yeah, I'm right, and you're wrong, No, I'm trying to give you some information. Okay, now, alright, here's the thing. Now, I was starting to veer off, how this old person is, Okay, these preachers totally disregard, and there's lay people who's guilty too, alright? They totally disregard what was written, and they will, like, go to a restaurant, eat a medium rare steak, and stick up the blood all in it, and stuff, and you could hear that cow just a mooing. Yeah, each one of who you are that does it. Of course, I don't know who you is that's doing it, but you're doing it. Because I know of a lot of people around here that does it, and I've seen them do it. And throughout the years, I've seen that from Pentecostal preachers, and other preachers of different denominations and things, 'Cause, I mean, you shouldn't be hating, Pentecostals or Baptists or Lutherans or whatever. You should love every single one of them, but pity them for being anyone that have those wrong attitudes. And they sit there and preach against things, but yet they're doing some things that's just as equally wrong. Sin's a sin. They have sinned. Okay, you've sinned. You did. Just admit to it to yourself and ask God to forgive you and try to correct your course. Okay, now the thing is, and there's other things, people miss, about foods and things. Now, the thing was about kosher. All right, also that means in kosher, don't eat anything with blood in it. Yeah. But why did God say all those things in the Old Testament about not eating pork and other foods and stuff, other types of fishes and things? Well, God had His reason. Besides, the foods that He was saying that you should eat, was healthy. The ones that you're not supposed to eat is not healthy. Now, I know in the New Testament, not anything shouldn't be refused if it's received with thanksgiving. But I want to talk about kosher, though. Why did he mention that? Now if you follow the kosher way, you'll eat a healthy way. That's something I need to do. Eat just nothing but kosher foods. Of course, where I'm at, that's awfully expensive. but it changes nothing about the fact that it's healthy. And if you think about it, it is. I know, I've been, I've been guilty of eating non-kosher foods. Everything all of us have. But kosher foods are healthy, and there's no doubt about it. But okay, now I know a sister, hi Sister Rosa, who has great information on kosher. Oh yeah, you ought to listen to the sister. She's good at it. She knows her stuff. And there's a lot of you, and any of you Jewish brothers and sisters, please talk about the different kosher foods too, okay? And those of you who have been around Judaism or know people who have been, hey, let's talk about kosher foods and things and how good they are for you and things, all right? I want to hit a little bit on that a little bit. I just felt like we needed to. Hey, it's a new year, all right? So, okay, that's it. That's all I got to say. I didn't mean to get off on a thousand different things or seem like I was going that way. You got to humor me. It's my video. No, seriously though. I mean, let's talk about kosher, okay? Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You can. Come on. Put it down in there or send a video response. Shalom. Oh, and I love you all. God bless you all. Hey, and remember, if you got problems out there, God is greater than any of your problems. Okay? He loves you. Shalom. Ha ho.